that? Yeah. Sure.
Okay, we're live.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this ASTV Productions broadcast this morning at the CSSHL U17 Showcase between the Mound Hockey Academy Buffaloes and the Prairie Hockey Academy program U17 team. I'm your play-by-play commentator for today's contest, Graham Forsyth, joined by my color commentator to my right, Cody Wall. This is our pregame show brought to you by Fabricland. We're going to get into some interviews in just a moment here that we did pregame with both the coach from Prairie Hockey Academy and Rick McConnell of the Buffaloes. But Cody, how you feeling early in the morning, ready to watch this game today between the Buffaloes and Prairie Hockey Academy?
Yeah, definitely early morning here, but I made sure to have my coffee and my Wheaties here today, and we're going to be here to call some hockey today.
Well, smelt the coffee in the car. It smelled pretty good, Cody. It was pretty strong, so I know you're ready, you're awake, you're ready to go. We're going to throw it to an interview here to start things off. Had a chance to catch up with Prairie Hockey Academy head coach Nick Perkusik, talking about just how he thought the team played in yesterday's game, coming into Mound this weekend and playing the showcase and some other stuff as well. Graham Forsyth here reporting from Blackjack Stewart Arena in Mound, Manitoba with head coach of the Prairie Hockey Academy team, Nick Perkusik. Nick, the team yesterday getting off to a strong start this weekend, winning 9-1 over the International Hockey Academy. How pleased were you with the effort, the game you guys played yesterday?
Yeah, I think, I was actually really pleased with the way the guys came out after being on the bus all day. And besides the score, I think I was just really pleased to see the guys start to transfer some things over from practice. So, just doing the little things right, I think we actually did a really good job of that yesterday.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a 9-1 win, you couldn't ask for anything more, right, to start off the weekend. You guys are coming in as one of the top teams in the U17 prep division coming into this weekend. Just overall this season, how pleased have you been with the effort this group has given game in, game out?
Yeah, I've been pretty pleased. I think we've dealt with some adversity through injuries and other things like that. And, it's just, I think the guys are coming to the rink every day pleased and happy and ready to go. So I think they're enjoying their experience. I think that's a very important part of it. But at the same time, they're working every day to get better. So I think their effort has been really good so far. And, now we're starting to see things progress and their skills are coming along and the systems and those kind of things. So it's, it's still early, but it's good to see some steps.
And, of course, you guys in Mound, Manitoba this weekend for this showcase. What's it like to have the team out here in Mound, just being on the road, getting this experience to bond a bit more here early on in the season?
Yeah, for sure. It's great. I think these road trips are huge for our team and just coming together. I mean, they're already together so much through the school year and just being in classes. But now they can come out here and they get to spend, the time in the hotel together, the meals, pretty much 3 days of just being together. So helps them come together as a unit and build some good experiences and memories for them, which is good.
You guys going up against Mound Hockey Academy in today's game. The Buffaloes yesterday suffering a 3-1 loss. You guys faced off against them last week in Calgary where they tied you guys 2-2. What's going to be the game plan coming in today to potentially get a win over Mound here?
Yeah, for sure. played a good game against them last weekend, ended up tying 2-2 in that Edge tournament. But I think the key for us is just to just be hard on pucks and forecheck hard. That's the biggest thing for us, is just trying to retrieve loose pucks. So when we're on defense, trying to get the puck back, transition quick, get pucks to the net, not make the always the fancy play. Just be simple, be effective and efficient. So I think that's something I've been trying to tell our guys.
Last question here, Coach. Some players to watch, or a player to watch in particular for us today to keep our eye on in this game.
Yeah, there's we've got I really like a lot of guys on our team. I would say someone who maybe pushes the pace is on the back end, number 11, Ty Pratt. He does a lot of stuff for us, plays all situations, plays on the power play. So he's probably a good guy to watch.
All right, well, we're going to be keeping a close eye on number 11, Ty Pratt, in today's game. Coach, best of luck to you and your team today in this second game of your guys' weekend against the Buffaloes here from Mound Hockey Academy. Graham Forsyth here reporting before the pregame show. This being used for the pregame show with head coach of Prairie Hockey Academy, Nick Perkusik. That was Nick Perkusik, head coach of Prairie Hockey Academy, joining us here in the pregame show. And Cody, Ty Pratt, a player that he told us to keep our eye on. And Ty, in the season so far, very successful offensively. 11 points, 3 goals, 8 assists in 9 games played. What are you expecting from Ty Pratt in today's game to continue to push the pace from the back end and get things done back there for them?
Just to kind of continue on off of what the head coach had said there, you're going to expect to see him kind of quarterbacking the play. They're going to look to him to drive the play up, start the breakout with the right first pass, and they're going to look to him probably to generate off of the cycle in the offensive zone as well from the point.
Well, let's move over to the other interview that we did here for the pregame show with head coach of the Buffaloes, Rick McConnell, to talk about yesterday's game and this game coming in today against Prairie Hockey Academy.
Good.
Graham Forsyth here reporting before the pregame, using this interview for the pregame show with head coach of the Mound Hockey Academy, U17 Mel Prep Buffaloes, Rick McConnell. Rick, good effort from your team yesterday, falling a bit short, 3-1 loss to Notre Dame, but overall, how happy were you with the way your group came out and played yesterday?
Well, for the most part, I was pleased. That's a good hockey team. Quick. I like the way they play, actually, really quick, but we had our chances again. I'm a little disappointed in a couple of the penalties we took. One in the third period, we're killing the penalty, just about killed it off and took a penalty 200 feet from the play. But again, it's a learning process. But overall, I was pleased with the effort. We're starting to get there. It's just a work in progress.
Yeah, for sure. Work in progress, no doubt about it. You guys are definitely progressing nicely as the season is going on. Miles Gordon, a strong performance from him yesterday in the pipes. How pleased were you to see the way Miles came out and played yesterday?
Yeah, he played very well, especially after the first goal. I know he would want that one back. Kind of fooled him a little bit, but after that he played outstanding. So our goaltending's been pretty good all year, and I'm expecting the same thing today. I'm throwing Cam in there, and hopefully he can do the same thing.
Yeah, we'll have to see how Cam does in today's game. Going up against a team in Prairie Hockey Academy, a team that you guys played last week in Calgary, tied them 2-2. What are you expecting out of this Prairie Hockey Academy group in today's game?
Hard-working. They're a hard-working team. They just get puck deeps. It just basically comes down. They put pucks in the net. They drive the net. I don't see any real guys I need to worry about. It's as a team as a whole. They come at you pretty good, and so we'll be prepared. We gave them a good run last weekend, and I'm expecting a good showing today.
And I expect the mindset, the game plan today is just the same thing. Continue to build those good habits for you guys, put in a good effort, and try to play a full 60 minutes.
Absolutely. Full 60 minutes would be great. We've lacked out. We either have a slow start or a slow finish, and we talk about all this stuff continually, and hopefully this morning, again, we got to have a good start because they're going to come. They know after that tie they want to get back at us too. So looking for a solid effort from my kids today.
Well, we'll see what the Buffaloes are going to be able to do in this game. Buffaloes U17 Male Prep head coach Rick McConnell joining us here pregame. Rick, thanks for taking the time once again.
No problem, thanks.
And Rick McConnell, head coach of the U17 Male Prep Buffaloes, joining us here on the pregame show. And Cody, we saw number 31 Miles Gordon get the start in yesterday's game. Rick saying that Cameron Prairie is going to get the start in today's game, number 40. Haven't really had a chance to see much of him this season, but what would your expectation be for him? What you're expecting to see from Cam in today's game?
You know, I expect to see a big game out of him. You're right, he hasn't seen a lot of ice so far, but you know, just looking at the save percentage and you know, the other internal stats between the three goalies, save percentage-wise, he is, you know, he's almost got the best save percentage on the team. So, you know, when he does see shots, he is at a greater pace, stopping more of them than he's letting in. So we're going to look for that to kind of continue on here. And, yeah, he's going to look to make a good impression here today and possibly get some more starts going forward.
Penalties kind of haunted Pilot Mound late in that game. Of course, that go-ahead goal for Notre Dame in yesterday's game against the Buffaloes came on the power play. Just looking at it, are you looking for Pilot Mound or the Buffaloes to clean things up a bit more this time around in this game, not get fall into that trap of taking as many penalties in costly moments?
Yeah, definitely. This team does like to play physical. They will look to stay out of the penalty box as best they can, just to kind of eliminate this kind of high offense team in Prairie Hockey Academy. You know, they're not the type of guys that you're going to want to put on the man advantage. They'll make you pay if you have to.
Talking about the keys to the game here, Cody, starting off with the Pilot Mound Buffaloes, just looking at it yesterday, as that first period went along, they were getting outshot to start things off, but as they started to kind of drive the play, get on that forecheck, heavy on the forecheck, started creating opportunities for themselves, lanes opened up, they were able to make some nice passes and generate some shots. One thing that I think they'll need to do today against a team like Prairie Hockey Academy, a team that hasn't let many goals in this season, is continue to force them to be in their own zone, to continue on that forecheck. I feel like if the Buffaloes are able to do that, they'll have some success in this game, but it also starts with the breakouts. And Pilot Mound yesterday, not as clean on the breakouts as much as they maybe wanted to be, but a lot of times they were getting in lanes, Cody, and for the Buffaloes, that resulted in blocked shots, and they were able to take it the other way and create some chances for themselves to get into the zone like that. I want to see them continue to try to continue to transition out of zone smoothly, because good transition game leads to good offense, right? And another thing, they were doing a really good job yesterday, in my opinion, Cody, was just that ability to cover up the house, clog up the house, force Notre Dame to get some shots from the outside. There were some times where Notre Dame was kind of getting behind Pilot Mound's defenders just a bit, and that resulted in some backdoor chances, but the Buffaloes goaltender yesterday, Miles Gordon, was up to the task. For yourself, looking at Prairie Hockey Academy, a 9-1 win yesterday, what do you expect from them in today's game in terms of their keys to the game?
Well, they'll look to keep their foot on the gas from yesterday after a good performance, putting up a lot of offense. And for Pilot Mound, they're going to look to eliminate some of that offense. Just looking at the stats here, you know, Prairie Hockey Academy is coming in with a fair amount of goals scored on the season at 50, opposed to Pilot Mound's 12. That's something they're definitely going to want to you know, watch their offense and be a defensive team here today, and just kind of suffocate their opponent today into possibly getting some offense of their own if some plays do break down.
And one thing I felt Pilot Mound, or the Buffaloes rather, the Buffaloes team is going to need to do today is continue to be strong on that penalty kill. How important do you think that's going to be today, knowing that Prairie Hockey Academy is most likely going to have a very strong power play when they do get advantages?
Yeah, they're going to want, on the penalty kill, you're going to want to play a tight box. I feel like keeping these guys to the outside is going to be best case on a power play. If you can keep them cycling the puck and really not getting anything on the net, I think that's a win for the penalty kill.
We're going to get into the starting lineups, then end off the pregame show here. Starting for the Buffaloes U17 prep program, it's going to be Jordan Kustermans up front, along with Sam Takahashi and Carlos De Leon. On the back end, Keegan Leach and Riel Chartrand, and of course Cameron Prairie getting the start. For Prairie Hockey Academy, you're going to see Easton Lee, Yo-Chen Lin, and number 14, Lucas Bourne up front, Ty Pratt and Dalen Stevenson getting the start on the back end, and Austin Siebel getting his first start of the weekend in the pipes. Hope you guys enjoyed today's game between the U17 Male Prep Buffaloes and the Prairie Hockey Academy team, the program coming in here to pilot Mound. This pregame show brought to you by Fabricland. Graham Forsyth and Cody Wall on the call for today's game. We'll see you in just a little while here. First, we're going to run some intro stuff. Enjoy the game, everyone. Back here in Palmount, Manitoba at Blackjack Stewart Arena for the Saturday morning contest here at the CSSHL Showcase, hosted by the Buffaloes U17 program between the Buffaloes and the Prairie Hockey Academy U17 team. Graham Forsyth here on the play-by-play for today's action this morning, along with Cody Wall, my color commentator, to the right. Of course, Cody, a strong start to a hockey game, pushing the pace early is important to establishing good possession and some other things as well. What do you think is going to be needed for Pilot Mound today to get that quick start against this Prairie Hockey Academy team?
Well, they'll want to continue off of what they were doing right yesterday. Yeah, they managed to get the loss yesterday, but there's a lot of positives to be taken out of that game. They'll want to play their game, play their physical game, and try to make sure they make all their passes crisp, tape to tape.
On the pregame show, we didn't get into who the players to watch today are. For the Buffaloes, who would you say is going to be a player to watch for today's game?
Somebody I like watching yesterday, he was throwing the body a lot. I like Izzy Amy. He doesn't have a lot of doing so many of the other things, throwing the body, being a force out there, and I do think in a game where you're going to want to slow down your opponents, that is definitely something you're going to be looking for today, is to throw the body around, slow them down a bit, and make them think twice before going into the corner.
We will get into the player to watch day at the first whistle after the puck drops here. We're set to go here. The ref is at center ice. The Buffaloes at center ice as well. They're full unit of 5. And now here comes number 14, Lucas Bourne, coming in to take the draw for Prairie Hockey Academy. The puck is dropped, and we're underway here in this morning game on the Saturday morning here in early November between the Buffaloes U17 prep group and the Prairie Hockey Academy U17 male prep team as well. Keegan Leach tries playing that up to Kustermans. Leach going to get the puck back. He sends a breakout pass to neutral ice to De Leon. Back to Chartrand in the Pilot Mound zone, over to Leach. Leach goes cross ice, up in the neutral zone to Takahashi. A shot on net. That's going to be saved there by Austin Siebel, the starting goaltender for Prairie Hockey Academy today. Braden Bear going over to Daryanka. Daryanka tried going to De Leon, but unable to cradle that puck. Bear with the low shot, turned aside by Siebel there. Now, Pilot Mound strong on the forecheck here early. Getting the puck back down low. Jordan Kustermans tries to send that one down low, but it's going to be Ty Pratt with the puck. He sends a pass out intended for a teammate, but that missed. And Bo Bannerman sends that one out of play. So, Cody, let's get into the player to watch today, in your opinion, for Prairie Hockey Academy.
Yeah, the coach before in our pregame show kind of alluded to Ty Pratt as a guy to watch. Looking at his stats, I would agree he is probably going to be a guy they're going to depend on, from the back end, really trying to drive the offense and kind of keep his end on the defense shored up as well.
Ochetois plays that to Slugowski. Unable to get that one passed. That's going to be sent in. It's going to be Siebel coming out to stop it up for a teammate. Ochetois. Forecheck there by Jack Smith. He took it away, but Prairie gets it right back. Keegan Leach trying to do a sidestep there on number 19, Carter Scarbon, but unable to. Scarbon now. Nope. That is Slugowski with the shot on net. Out in front, scores! And just like that, early on in this game, Prairie Hockey Academy up 1-0 after that goal by number 19, I believe, Carter Scarbon.
Yeah, nice play by Carter there, and really shows that they don't need a whole lot of opportunity to capitalize. A little bit of mayhem there. Strong first couple minutes by Pilot Mountain, but it doesn't take a lot for Prairie to get their chances, and you're going to want to eliminate that as best they can.
Pilot Mountain, just like in yesterday's game, trailing here in the first period to start things off. The Buffaloes looking to rebound here. Amy tries to get that puck out, and he just does. It's going to be played back into the Buffalo zone. Chartrand going over to Daryanka. Daryanka behind the net. He's going to take it out from there now. Playing that up in the zone to Amy. Amy banks that off the boards to Windigo. Windigo going across to Takahashi. Takahashi does a nice job of receiving that pass after the misfire, but misfires wide of the net. Keegan Leach plays that off the boards, but it's going to be picked off by Prairie Hockey Academy in the zone. Shot wide on the glove side of Perrier. Dalen Stevenson. It's going to be Barry getting the puck in. Keegan Leach going over to Kustermans. Kustermans going to send that in deep with the backhand. And, look out there. DeLeon takes out the ref, and now here comes Prairie Hockey Academy. A cross-ice pass, and unable to cradle that one was number 16, Caden Barry. Shot on net, saved there by Perrier. Puck's going to be down low. Going to be completed, and Perrier there to make the nice save. Going to be Bourne. Sending that down low, out in front, a chance and tight. And that one's going to be wide of the net for Prairie. Prairie Hockey Academy now behind the net, trying for a wraparound goal and scores. Number 5, Carson Hogan, able to put that in off the wraparound, and just like that here early on, just under 4 minutes played in this game, 3:59 played in this game so far. We got a 2-0 lead for Prairie Hockey Academy. A strong start for them here early on, Cody. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, looks like Ty Pratt there got an assist on that after holding the puck into down deep in the Pilot Mound zone there, and managed to hold on and get it to number 5 of Carson Hagen for the goal. And now it's going to be in the Buffalo zone. On the boards. Wolford going to send that in deep for Prairie Hockey Academy. Daryanka there. Getting a bit physical on Olford, giving him a check. Last Constant along the boards. He's going to send that up the boards, and now it's going to be out of the reach of Jack Smith. Constant now in the neutral zone. He kind of stumbles a bit, but gets that puck to Leach. Leach going up to D-partner, Riel Chartrand. Now Last Constant along the boards. He's going to send that one on net. That's going to be an easy save made there by Siebold, turning that aside. Now it's going to be played up to Gross. Izzy Amy there to get in his way, disrupting that in the neutral zone. It's sent into the Buffalo zone now. Going to be to Izzy Amy. Amy going up to Floyd. Floyd unable to receive that pass. It's going to be to Windigo. Windigo shot on net. Rebound there. Izzy Amy can bank that one in. Siebel hugging the post tight, making that save and covering it up here with 14:20 left in the first period. 2-0 the lead for Prairie Hockey Academy, and Pilot Mound, or the Buffaloes, leading in the shot category 4-3.
Yeah, Pilot Mound Buffaloes have been getting more shots off, like you said, Graham, and Prairie has been able to capitalize on the shots they've had.
Now it's going to be played off the boards. Going to be played up into the neutral zone for She. It's going to be Ochitois now. Buck. Or Ochitois. Ochitois with it. And it's going to be picked up now by Devin Olford. Olford. What's that? Gets knocked to the ice. Keegan Leach now back behind the goal line for Pilot Mound. Leach with some nice skating there to evade the forecheck, evade the pressure, and it's going to be played up for Pilot Mound now. For the Buffaloes, sending it in was Matthew Floyd. And it's going to be Prairie Hockey Academy now breaking out. Stevenson getting rubbed out there by Buffaloes player Sam Takahashi, and now here's Carlos De Leon going cross ice to Kustermans. Kustermans tried sending that one down low, but that one goes out of play. And Cody talked about how Pilot Mound, or the Buffaloes rather, in pregame I said that they were doing a nice job of covering things up yesterday in the slot, covering things up in the house. Seems like Prairie Hockey Academy might have found the formula, forcing Pilot Mound to, get sucked in down low by taking pucks, keeping the puck behind the net in Pilot Mound's zone.
Yeah, definitely making Pilot Mound play Prairie's game here so far today. Pilot Mound will look to get back to their physical kind of brand of hockey.
Down low, two Buffaloes players there. Kustermans along with Takahashi. It's going to be broken out now. It's going to be Scarbon chipping that one in and going to chase it. Slugoski at the point, sending that one down low. And now it's going to be played out in front, and a shot ends up being saved by Prairie, then going off the post, and now here come the Buffaloes in the neutral zone. DeLeon getting that one taken away from him. It's sent in back deep into the Buffalo zone. Perrier going to send that around the boards to Laz Constant. He has some room to work here. Laz Constant trying to dangle through, but he misses on that. He mishandles it. Not able to complete the move and ends up on net. Covered up by Siebel here to stop things up at 12:02 left in the first.
Yeah, before the game there, Graham, we were talking about how it was an early morning and we managed to get up for some breakfast. But looks like Prairie maybe skipped some breakfast because they are looking hungry for all the pucks today.
Classic analogy there by Cody Wall. Heard him use that one a few times when we do our morning games here. Gotta love it. Have some fun here in this early morning. It's behind the Prairie Hockey Academy net. Going to be played up to She. Going to go to number 15, Cade Ochitois. And puck is pinned along the boards, down low, trying to get it out. 3 Buffaloes players there, and they come out of it. Smith going to go to Laz Constant. Constant going to send a pass up to Price. That's off the mark. And Price with a hit down low. Getting a bit physical here early on. Of course, this Pilot Mound team, this Buffaloes team, likes to play a physical brand of hockey. And now here's G with a dangle, and going to be saved and stopped up there by Cameron Prairie to cover things up.
Early player for the Buffalo that I've liked so far has been number 22, Keegan Leach. I've seen him for a smaller guy throwing the body early today. He's been making some good passes. I haven't seen him, get any of his passes really intercepted yet today.
My apologies. That, I believe, was Easton Lee who had the chance there on net for Prairie Hockey Academy. We're back to play now. Bear for the Buffaloes, sending that to the Amy. Going to be sent into the zone of Prairie Hockey Academy. Back there is Connor Slugoski. Slugoski taking it behind his net now, passing that out to a teammate. Amy in the neutral zone, sending that one in, but unfortunately for the Buffaloes, Wendigo was offside, ended up getting that pass on his tape, and that resulted in an offside for the Buffaloes.
Yeah, and it looks like the Buffaloes are going to be going with their kind of starting lineup, who they started today with, their kind of power line of DeLeon, Takashi, and number 3 of Kustermans. Try to generate a little bit here.
And pass sent out in front, across the crease. That pass went, but found no one. That pass from Keegan Leach. Takahashi finding DeLeon. He can't get that shot on net. Now Slugoski getting that taken away, and now here's Carlos DeLeon. DeLeon shot on net, rebound there, but not in the same area as Kusterman's there, as he just overskated that one. Now here comes Prairie, a low shot on net, turned aside there by Buffalo's goaltender Cameron Perrier. Takahashi sending that to Kusterman's, and an offside there for Pilot Mound. Pretty sure it was DeLeon getting offside, and the Buffalo's gonna have to take a face-off just outside of Prairie Hockey Academy zone.
Yeah, and it looks like Zach Smith and Glaz Constant, 2 of the prominent players for the Buffalo so far this year, are out there today to see if they can generate a little offense.
Darianka going to Bannerman. Bannerman sending that one into the zone for the Buffaloes. DeLeon out there. Oh, my apologies, not DeLeon. Price with it now. He's going to keep it down low here for the Buffaloes, going to Constant. Last Constant with the hit there on number 14, Lucas Bourne. Now Lucas Bourne going to play that out of the zone. Going to go into the Buffalo zone. Giving chase now is number 18, Olfert. Olfert's pass can't get to a teammate. Olfert gets it near the top of the zone at the blue line. Playing that one down low. And now it's going to be a shot there from Pratt. Our player to watch in today's game. Well, Cody's player to watch in today's game for Prairie Hockey Academy with an opportunity there. Now out in front, and that's going to be blocked up. Bourne going to the point to Stevenson. Stevenson unloads. That's going to be wide of the net. Ty Pratt chooses to send that one down low. Played out in front, but that pass misses, and that's going to be sent out of the Buffalo zone back into Prairie Hockey Academies. Behind the net now, looking to break out. Number 11, Ty Pratt. Ty Pratt takes it into the neutral zone, gets past the red line, and sends it into the Buffalo zone. Perrier leaving it there for Leach. Leach going over to Floyd, to Wendigo. Wendigo shoots from the blue line, just past the blue line, and that's going to be turned away by Siebel. Now Keegan Leach sending a high shot on net, and that's a good save there by Siebel. Have to be sharp on that one. Maybe didn't expect it. Cody, seems like that's something Palamon likes to do, is shooting from not in the zone sometimes. Shooting from outside, trying to see if they could get something going.
Yeah, see if he can trick the goalie a little bit there. That you never really expect something from that far out.
Shot from the point, blocked there by number 7, Dalen Stevenson. Sent into the Buffalo zone now. Prairie out to leave that for Keegan Leach. Behind his own net, Leach loses an edge, gets back up. Takahashi sending that to Chartrand. Chartrand going to Bear. Bear goes to Chartrand. Chartrand now with the puck. He's going to go to Bear. Bear plays that up to Kustermans. Kustermans going cross ice to Takahashi. Takahashi to DeLeon, and that shot, but a save by Siebel, covering things up here off of that chance from Carlos DeLeon for the Buffaloes.
Yeah, obviously we don't have shot clock for individual players here, but just kind of looks like Carlos De Leon, he's gotten I think a majority of the Buffalo shots off so far today on Siebel, and he's been looking real good today around the net.
Chartrand shot, unable to get through. Last constant now with the puck. It's going to be kept in by Daryanka. Daryanka's shot going to be gloved and saved, covered up by number 35 in Austin Siebel.
Just looking at Austin Siebel's numbers here, I think Pilot Mound is going to want to definitely plant somebody in front of the net here to get some traffic in front of them. They're going to need to look for a dirty goal to beat this guy. My
apologies, Cody. I believe it's Silas Curry in net. I could see he's wearing number 29 out there. That is Curry's number. So our apologies for that, folks, at home. It is not Siebel in net right now. It is Silas Curry. Chartrand going to number 20. Last constant trying to dangle through, but he's going to get shut down there. High up in the Prairie Hockey Academy zone. Oh, a bit of a jumble there. Daryanka getting physical, letting number 18 know he's there. Devin Olford. Jack Smith getting rubbed out by Stevenson. By number 13. Yes, Stevenson. Going to be played to Ty Pratt behind his own net. Pratt going over. And Keegan Leach now going to go to Wendigo. Leach getting that one back after that pass was in the skates of Wendigo. Amy going to send a pass to Takahashi, and Takahashi's shot going to be gloved down there by Curry. And going to stop things up here with 4:27 left in this first period. 2-0 is the lead for Prairie Hockey Academy here early on in this game against the Buffaloes.
And you're right, Graham. It does look like Silas Curry is in net, but, looking at both goaltenders' numbers, both of them are very strong numbers here with a .916 and .269 goals against average. He is definitely going to be hard to beat today.
Be sent out. Keegan Leach gonna play that off the boards. Leach back to retrieve it for the Buffaloes. His pass unable to get there. And now a shot from the slot by number 5 Carson Hoagman. Bo Bannerman going to play that up. Bo Bannerman going to play that around to Keegan Leach, and tumble taken there from Sam Takahashi, but the Buffaloes end up getting it out. Number 5, Bo Bannerman for the Buffaloes in his own end. Plays a pass back to Daryanka. Going to try to send that one down low. And unable to there. Bo Bannerman playing that off the boards. Kruger goes across to number 11. Maybe Scarbon sending it in. And now it's going to be Jack Smith going over to Laz Constant. Back to Smith. Smith goes to Price and covered up nicely there by Stevenson to get in the way of that pass. Now here comes Lee. Coming in now, Lee taking it wide. Lee going to go out in front. Going to go to number 18, a shot there on net from Olfert. Olfert tries to get a pass to a teammate, but ends up getting pickpocketed. Price sending that one down. Curry out to play it. He plays it around the boards. Constant now. Going to send that one down low. Laz Constant getting physical there. Tries to get that puck loose, get possession of it. This Pilot Mountain, the Buffaloes. But they're unable to. Bear back there to retrieve it for the Buffaloes. Bear getting pinned along the boards. Floyd gonna play that down low to Keegan Leach in the Buffalo's own end, and Leach gonna send a pass out back to Floyd. Floyd tries to angle pass, but gets shut down there, just past the blue line in the Prairie Hockey Academy zone. Prairie Hockey Academy breaking out now. It's gonna be She sending that one in. Keegan Leach to Wendigo going up to is Amy. Amy gonna chip and go here. Amy getting physical there on number 4, Connor Slugowski. Gonna be played up to Gross. And Prairie gonna come out, and he doesn't like that wacky on his glove, whacking for that puck after the play. Gives Prairie Hockey Academy a two-hander after the play, or a shot with the blocker, and we're going to get a face-off here inside the Buffalo zone with literally just 0.3 seconds, under a minute left in this period.
Yeah, and other than a bit of a slow start by Pilot Mound earlier in the period, they have shorted up a bit better here going forward.
Takahashi sending that in for Kustermans. Kustermans going to get taken out there behind the goal line into the boards. And now going to be Kustermans with the good stick there, picks it off, shoots, and that's going to be wide of the net. Going to be played up. Daryanka getting the stick on it there. It's going to be sent in on net, and Prairie looked like he might have had a bit of trouble with that one, but ends up covering it up with 28.3 seconds left here in this first period. 2-0 the lead for Prairie Hockey Academy.
Yeah, that one I don't think Prairie player got all he wanted off of that shot, and sometimes those ones are, those tricky shots where it's a little muffin, you're just getting it off soft. Sometimes those trick the goalie a little bit.
The egg McMuffin there, Cody, on that one, hey? Man, we're back to player shot from the point. Perry able to glove that one down. And we're going to get another face-off here in the Buffalo zone. The clock is not stopping. It finally does. Going to get some more time added on here, I'm sure. Or maybe not. Draw is going to be won by Prairie Hockey Academy to Pratt. Pratt's shot can be wide of the net. 12 seconds remaining here in this first period now. The Buffaloes get it out of their own end. Gonna be the end of the period. A potential break there for Constant, just not enough time, and there you have it, 2-0 for Prairie Hockey Academy, leading the Buffaloes after the first 20 minutes here, Cody. We're gonna have your segment Off the Wall with Cody coming up here, but leading into it, what were your general thoughts there on just how those teams came out, how they came out on the jump?
Yeah, like I had said, first couple shifts, Pilot Mound looked like they came out hot. They cooled a little bit after Prairie was able to get those 2 quick goals, but it looks like they kind of reeled back a bit after settling into this game a bit, and were able to keep the puck out of the net going forward.
Well, like mentioned, we're going to have a segment of Off the Wall with Cody coming up here in this first intermission. Of course, we usually have Seth's Inside Scoop, but unfortunately our good buddy is sick right now, so unfortunately he was unable to make it today as well as yesterday. But stick around during this first intermission. Graham Forsyth here will be right back with color commentator Cody Wall to break down this first period. This first period brought to you by Case Financial Group. Looking to buy a home? Then contact Case Financial for your mortgage.
At CM Engrave, we create more than just trophies, medals, and signs. We create time. Time for family. Time for growing your business. Time for the moments that make you, you. With more than 30 years experience for all your engraving needs. CM Engrave.
At Collins Hotel, we have you and your family's comfort in mind. Relax in one of our 16 suites featuring king or queen-size beds and 36-inch TVs. Suites also include a mini fridge and other kitchen appliances to make your stay as comfortable as possible. During your stay in Pilot Mound, visit Weiser's Restaurant, our attached family-friendly restaurant and bar. It is the perfect location to host group meals, dine with the family, or unwind after a hockey game. Come in and meet our friendly staff offering daily specials on food and drinks, wing night Wednesdays, buffet Fridays, and multiple TVs to watch the game. Weiser's is the place to be. Collins Hotel and Weiser's Restaurant and Bar, located across the street from Blackjack Stewart.
Welcome back to Pilot Mound, Manitoba here at Blackjack Stewart Arena during the first intermission here in this game between the Buffalo's U17 program from Pilot Mound Hockey Academy and the Prairie Hockey Academy U17 prep male team. This is a segment of Off the Wall with Cody Wall. Cody, just looking at that first period, it ended up being 15-11 in shots for Prairie Hockey Academy. They also have the 2-0 lead. We talked about the jump, right? Which team is going to come out strong. Just talk more about Prairie Hockey Academy and how they started this game off strong, getting those first 2 goals that they got, the only 2 goals of the period in the first under the first 4 minutes.
Yeah, they were able to capitalize on their early shots. I believe within the first 4 shots, they were able to have the 2 goals, and they just came out buzzing. They really were able to create a lot of chaos in front of the net, and Pilot Mound, at least early, didn't look like they were able to match it. It did look like they were able to shore up their defense a little bit better, but one thing I thought that Pilot Mound maybe needed to work on a bit was maybe getting their forwards to help a little bit more defensively. It looked like the defensemen were struggling a bit to find the open guys to do a proper breakout. Because we saw there in that first period, once Pilot Mound was able to get into the offensive zone, they were able to hold their own. They were able to get 11 shots, and, not bad-looking shots either.
Yeah, and one thing that I noticed, we'll talk about it here right now, is just those passes in close that Prairie Hockey Academy was generating the offense like that, working the pocket down low and really sucking in Pilot Mound's defense, leaving some guys wide open, close and tight to the net. Just break down how you thought Prairie Hockey Academy executed in that area in that.
Yeah, they definitely were able to they were quick with their cycle, able to move the puck quick. That's one thing that coaches always say, is that, the puck is way faster than you can skate. So, including your teammates is always, an important part of getting ahead in the game. Like I said, the puck moves quicker than you can. So if you get it to an open area, sometimes it might take a second or two for a defender to catch you.
Talking about the Buffaloes now, transitioning out of their own end. Yesterday they were having some success doing that, but sometimes they were struggling. Notre Dame starting to put on the forecheck a bit, making it hard for Pilot Mound to break out of the zone. But some successes for Pilot Mound breaking out of the zone in this period with some cross-ice passes and whatnot. Talk about what you like from their breakout in that period.
Yeah, a guy I really liked on Pilot Mound breakout was Keegan Leach. I know I had mentioned him before as kind of doing all the right things on the defense. Throughout that first period, like I said, I can't think of a time that he really had an off pass to one of his forwards, and he was really able to help his team when they are getting hemmed in, which was something we saw Pilot Mound have throughout that first period, was get hemmed in a couple times.
One thing, for sure, Prairie Hockey Academy, they were hemming in Pilot Mound, the Buffaloes, a few times, sometimes in that period. But overall, Pilot Mound did some good things, being aggressive as well, being aggressive on the point and really forcing some blocks out there as well. What do you like from Pilot Mound's wingers, the Buffaloes' wingers, in terms of getting in the lanes to block those shots?
Yeah, that is one thing that they are doing good. They're going to the corners. They're kind of trying to get into the lanes for the defensemen. But one thing Prairie does is they move players out through that cycle so fluently. They'll have a guy come from the half boards and kind of back it up to the point and switch to the defenseman there and kind of swap spots. That's something you often see on the power play, but that's something they do really good on just 5-on-5 is really cycle the puck.
One last thing here for the Buffaloes, then we'll talk about what you expect to see in these next 20 minutes here. Just talking about their forecheck, talked about it as a strength for them before the game yesterday, having a heavy forecheck and really forcing turnovers, forcing opportunities for them to get shots on net. Just what impressed you the most about their forecheck in this first period of action for the Buffaloes?
Yeah, when they were able to get into the Prairie end, their forecheck was good. They were able to put some pressure on the defensemen, able to break up some of Prairie's breakouts, and able to get some shots on net. I know we mentioned Carlos De Leon as a player who had been registering a lot of shots, and we'll look to him to probably have a lot more of the offense and want to contribute as best he can.
Ending off with this, things you're looking for Prairie Hockey Academy first off, then the Buffaloes secondly to continue doing here, to continue what they're doing in this game so far.
Yeah, like you said, Prairie is just going to want to continue what they have been doing. They've been doing a lot of good things. They haven't looked like they've really taken their foot off the gas as much as Pilot Mound, Buffalo kind of putting their foot back on the gas. They had a strong first couple minutes of the first period, and then kind of looked like they maybe drifted off a little bit off in the middle for those 2 goals. And then they dialed it right back in, and I looked for them to come back buzzing in this second period. You know, sometimes for a morning game it is a bit harder to get up, so I do think they will have a good performance here in this second period.
Well, Cody Wall here on his segment Off the Wall with Cody during this first intermission. Graham Forsyth here along with Cody Wall reporting from Pilot Mound, Manitoba at Blackjack Stewart Arena. We're going to send it to some more commercial breaks, and we'll be back here to call the second period here at Blackjack Stewart Arena between the Buffaloes and the Prairie Hockey Academy.
Welcome to Pilot Mound Hockey Academy, your world-class academic and hockey training facility created to maximize each student's athletic and academic potential. Blackjack Stewart Arena, home of the Buffalo, is inside the 46,000 square foot complex, as well as a curling rink and other facilities. The students have a unique combination of successful, well-rounded education at Pilot Mound Collegiate Institute and the professional hockey training in an encouraging community. The years of experience of on-ice coaching propel our students to the next level, both mentally and physically, in a professional environment.
Welcome back to Pilot Mound, Manitoba here at Blackjack Stewart Arena. ASTV Productions coverage of this morning game, the first game of the day here today in the CSSHL U17 Prep Showcase, hosted by the Buffaloes U17 program. Between the Buffaloes and the Prairie Hockey Academy, score 2-0 for Prairie Hockey Academy after the first period, 15-11 in the shot category for them as they lead in that category. But Cody, looking at this game, you alluded to it on Off the Wall with Cody, what you think that these two teams are going to need to do to come out. Of course, Prairie Hockey Academy came out strong in that first period. Buffalo's now down 2-0 heading into this period. Talk more about the push that you expect from them to get things going here for them to potentially get a goal in the second period.
Well, yeah, I kind of alluded to it before, but it looks like they're going to go for a bit of an energy shift here because it looks like they do have kind of their, energy line of Izzy Amy, number 19 of Wendigo, and number 9 of Hay. Racklin Hay. Those three, they're always kind of trying to generate some chaos when they are in the offensive zone with playing the body and such, and look to kind of get a start off this second period with that.
And going to get a whistle here early on. Believe that might have been an offside, but I want to give a shout out to Pam Lee, Easton Lee's mother, for tuning into this game wherever you're watching. Pam, thank you for tuning in and choosing ASTV Productions to watch today's game. Of course, this is the only place you can watch it, but thanks for choosing our service and watching this game today. Of course, every game we produce here on the network is free to watch. Anyone watching, tell your friends, tell your family, because the more eyes we get on these athletes, the better for us and the better for them, right? So, in the Buffalo zone now, it's going to be played up in the zone to Takahashi. That breakout pass missing the mark, and that is going to be an ice-in by Prairie Hockey Academy, sending the play back into the Prairie Hockey Academy zone for a Buffalo's offensive zone faceoff.
Yeah, and it looks like their kind of offensive line that we've been kind of alluding to of DeLeon, Kustermans, and Takahashi is going to get the faceoff here and try to generate here, on get some shots here on Curry.
Takahashi turning that puck over. Going to be played back deep into the Prairie Hockey Academy zone. And a bit of a miscue there. DeLeon shot wide of the mark after he got that puck off the turnover. Now Kruger in the neutral zone trying to get that puck up. Puck is loose. Kusterman's playing that to Daryanka. Daryanka unable to get full possession of it, and he loses it. In the feet of Daryanka now, that's going to end up on Braden Bear's stick behind the net, or behind the goal line. Braden Bear with the puck. He's going to send that one across, intended for Takahashi, and that is out of his reach. Down for an icing, and we'll get a face-off draw to the right of Prairie in the Buffalo zone.
And just kind of looking here, looks like Mound is still looking for their first win of the season on the CSSHL season. And they've definitely been looking good here against one of the stronger teams in the league.
And Pratt with a shot. That one's going to be turned away there by Prairie. Pratt unable to keep that puck in. Going to go to Keegan Leach. Keegan Leach plays that off the boards to Constant. Pratt going to send a pass to number 8, Shi. Or number 9, Shi. Yo Chen Shi. That pass, that puck going to go down low now. Keegan Leach with the puck. He goes to Constant. Constant in his own end. Going to send that pass back to Leach. Leach going cross ice to Price. No icing on the play as that was tipped by Price. Prairie Hockey Academy in their own end looking to break out here. Wendigo with the puck now. Wendigo going to send a backhand wide of the net. Wendigo ends up blocking that pass. It's going to be Daryanka at the point. His shot going to get tipped. Not able to get through. Now here comes Barry. Barry for Prairie Hockey Academy. Gets closed off and rubbed out. Izzy Amy. Turn that one over. Pratt going to send it in. Glove down by Prairie. A delayed offside. Palatman wants some time to break out of their own end. Floyd's pass going to hit the skates of Wendigo. Bannerman there for the Buffaloes. Daryanka in his own end with it. Loses the puck. Going to be picked up to Slugoski at the point. Slugoski gets it back, and Prairie left the net wide open as he stumbled.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I was watching the puck there, and I kind of saw that Prairie got a little off his feet there. I don't know what happened. Just kind of, if maybe somebody skating by maybe clipped him or something. But yeah, not sure exactly what happened there to Prairie.
Luckily, did not result in a goal against the Buffaloes here for their sake. And now it's going to be down low in the Buffalo zone. Braden Bear sending that pass up in the zone. Kustermans tries batting that down. Going to go across to DeLeon, and no icing on the play. And that is going to be sent out of play by number 7 in Dalen Stevenson. Stevenson changing now. And we're going to see a face-off to the left of Curry. An offensive zone face-off for the Buffaloes coming up here. Draw is going to be won by Prairie. That's going to be to DeLeon. DeLeon with a shot, and that is going to be blockered away by Curry. Now almost taken into the zone there by Prairie Hockey Academy off of the puck in the skates of Bear. Carlos DeLeon gets rubbed out down below. It's going to be up to the point to Bear. Low shot. Puck there. Takahashi. And a nice save there by Curry. Last constant now. Behind the net. Behind the goal line. He's going to get taken out. No penalty on the play. There has been no penalties up to this point in this morning's contest. The refs just letting these two teams play here early on. Going to be up to the point to Stevenson. Stevenson going to send that in. It's going to be passed to Bear. Bear going to go around the boards to Price. And going to be an offside on the play as that puck exited the zone. Going to see a face-off just outside the Buffalo zone here with 14:17 left in the second period. 2-0 still the score. Still the lead for Prairie Hockey Academy. Draw one by the Buffaloes there. Bo Bannerman going to go up to Jack Smith. Ochetois with the puck. He's going to play that to a teammate in Scarbon. That's going to be picked up by Smith. Smith breaking into the zone now. Smith trying to get by but unable to. Bannerman elects to play that in for the Buffaloes. Prairie Hockey Academy now looking to break out. Dalen Stevenson, he's going to misfire on that pass, or Scarbon not able to cradle it, rather. Constant lays a bit of a check there on Slugoski. Slugoski now going to send that up to Stevenson. Stevenson off the boards to Scarbon. Scarbon shot, and that's going to be a nice glove save there by Perrier. And he covers it up as well.
Yeah, and before I was kind of mentioning that Mound is yet to get their first league win. That's something that Prairie hasn't had a problem with. They're actually in the win column, all except for one shootout loss. So Mound definitely will be looking to change that, maybe give them their first regulation loss on this still a close 2-goal game.
Is he aiming now? Taking the puck up in the neutral zone into the Prairie Hockey Academy zone now. Going to have it taken away, though. Chartrand played that up. It's going to be Jade Wendigo now. Tried sending the pass to Amy. Puck's going to be sent into the Prairie Hockey Academy zone now. Going to be to the point to Chartrand. Chartrand shot wide of the net. Amy back up to Chartrand from the point. That's going to be blocked there by Stevenson. And puck is going to be sent on net. Prairie Hockey Academy now in the Buffalo zone. Going to be down low. Cross crease pass attempt there that misses, and it's going to be sent out of the Buffalo zone. Takahashi giving chase, going to be interfered with there by Stevenson, and just like that, going to get the first penalty of the game coming up here to Prairie Hockey Academy. Stevenson having some words. Looked like he wanted to give Takahashi a piece of his mind. Not really sure that was quite necessary after the play. He did interfere with him, but at the end of the day, we see the Buffaloes on the power play for the first time in today's contest.
Yeah, and that does put us to the Supplement King power play. Athletes, contact Supplement King and Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs. And yeah, just kind of looking, he was having a little bit of words there with Takahashi. Maybe he thought it was a little weak on his skates on that one, and maybe it was in a little embellished a little bit on his part, but nonetheless, we are still on the power play.
Leach sending that pass across to Constant at the left face-off circle. Now bringing it to the top of the zone. Now Constant going to Bear, but he mishandles that reception of the pass. Takahashi playing that to DeLeon. Carlos DeLeon now going to delay at the hash marks up to Leach. Leach's shot going to get tipped and out of play. Going to get a face-off inside of the Prairie Hockey Academy zone now. And you know what? Maybe Takahashi had some words for Stevenson after that, and that's why Stevenson went after him. Really don't know what's said on the ice, but just a bit bizarre to me seeing that happen, Cody.
Yeah, it would be interesting to hear what those guys say to each other back and forth, but I'm sure it's not words that we could be putting on air here for you folks at home.
Oh, no way. Never in a million years there, Cody. Never in a million years. That pass, that clearing attempt going to be successful for Prairie. Of course, the Buffaloes' goal yesterday came on the power play by Laz Constant. Out there now is Kusterman, Smith, Amy, Daryanka, and Leach for the Buffaloes. And cleared out of the zone again. Prairie aggressively coming out to play that puck. Daryanka behind his own net. Takes it out now. He's into the neutral zone. Daryanka waiting, does some stick handling, and unfortunately for him, that drew his teammates offside, and the Buffaloes gonna take the face off against Prairie, just outside of Prairie Hockey Academy zone.
Try to get this first power play unit out a little bit longer here. See if they can maybe create a little bit of more power play magic. That is something that they tend to be a little bit stronger on, is just with their cycle game on the power play, being up the man. They tend to usually be able to keep a pretty strong power play going.
Laz Constant now in the neutral zone. Going to get that cleared out once again. This power play for the Buffaloes, close to its expiration date. We are back to even strength now. Bear getting taken out. She coming on as Stevenson changes right after coming out of the box. Slugoski's pass, going to misfire. It's going to be sent back deep into the Prairie Hockey Academy zone. Now trying to skate with it now is she sending that one in. Looking to put the pressure on Leach there. Leach standing in his ground behind his own net. Going to play that off the glass, and that is going to result in an icing, sending the face-off into the Buffalo zone here.
Yeah, and just digging a little bit more into some of the stats between these two teams. I know we had talked about goals for both teams. Looking at the goals against, that's definitely something that Prairie has been able to, keep the puck out of the net for the most part, with having 50 goals for and only 20 against. That's a pretty solid number of 30 difference between the two. Unfortunately for Pile Mound, theirs is not quite the same. They're 12 goals for, and so far have had 55 goals against.
Going to be sent down low. That pass intended out in front, misses, and here's Racklin Hay giving chase on Stevenson. Hay getting a stick there to disrupt things. And Stevenson went there for the hit. It's going to be Prairie. Plays that one up. It's turned over. Going to be back to the point to Pratt. That pass off the mark. Sent back into the Prairie zone. Pratt now behind the net, being forechecked there by Price. Price getting possession of that puck, sending a short pass to Hay. It's going to be to Price. Price now behind the net, along with Jack Smith in support. Smith tries sending that one up to the point in Daryanka. And it's going to go to Hogan. Hogan now gets rubbed out there, and it's going to be picked up by Constant. Constant now taking it himself out of the zone. Constant trying to get by. It's going to be an opportunity for Smith. Save made by Curry. Another save, and Curry there good enough to make both stops on the play. Covering things up here at 8:02 left in the second period. 2-0 the lead for Prairie Hockey Academy, and 17-14 the shot advantage for them as well.
Yeah, Izzy Amy gets to that shot a half second quicker, and I think we'd be looking at a 2-1 hockey game here.
It's a game of inches here, Cody, a game of inches. Now Riel Chartrand ends up putting that into the Prairie zone. Slugoski playing that around the boards to Lee. That puck is going to be sent up the ice into the Buffalo zone. Keegan Leach taking it around his net. Tries sending the pass up to Constant, but that one was picked off and sent back in. Constant now mishandles it there on the boards. It's going to be Slugoski. A tip there, and Prairie recovering and getting to that post and saving it, covering it up here, stopping the play at 7:14 left in this period.
And it looks like maybe we've got a bit of some line swap in here. It looks like Smith is now on a different line with Laz Constant and Izzy Amy. So we'll look to see some other matchups we maybe have going forward. Coaches trying to jumble up the lines a bit, see if they can create a little bit of offense here in this second period.
In the corner now to the Walker side of Prairie. Puck is going to be played up. And that pass going to be caught up to by Daryanka. Daryanka now skating with it, tries finding DeLeon, and that pass misfires. No icing on the play. DeLeon looked like he tried to get that shot quickly on net, but fanned on it. Slugoski for Prairie now, playing that up to Olford, but that's going to be a nice play by Kustermans to Takahashi. Could not quite get to that puck. Daryanka now in. He's going to send that to Takahashi. Tries sending that out in front, but covered up nicely there by Prairie Hockey Academy. It's going to be played around the boards. Past Bo Bannerman, and that's going to be an icing on Prairie. And we're going to see an offensive zone face-off here for the Buffaloes.
Yeah, offensive zone face-off here for the Buffaloes, and they're going to look to this will be a pretty important face-off. I mean, every face-off in the offensive zone when you are down is going to be an important one, and looks like Wendigo is going into the dot there and looking to win for his team, and did.
And a shot on net there, turned away by Curry. Trying to send that one down low. Price. Matthew Floyd there for the Buffaloes. Pass is going to go to Hogan. Hogan tried to dangle through there, but just elects to send that one in deep. Hogan now back down low for the for Prairie Hockey Academy. And now it's going to be Keegan Leach taking that puck away. Going to go to Price, and that allows Matthew Floyd to get it now. Matthew Floyd now looks to shoot and can't get enough shot on net to get on net. Keegan Leach's shot going to be high of the net. Missing there. Shot on net going to be covered up there by Curry. And we're going to get a face-off here in the Prairie Hockey Academy zone. Seems like Prairie Hockey Academy doing a very good job of not allowing Pilot Mound to get the most high-quality chances, the most high-quality shots out there for the Buffaloes.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I don't think that the chances they have been getting are A-plus chances by no means, but they're still good chances and good shots that they are getting on them, but definitely not the same high quality.
And Laz Constant losing a glove there after the play, after Prairie Hockey Academy took some exception to that. Giving him a shot after the play, after he might have got a bit of an extra whack there on the play. Well, he did get an extra whack after the play, and there we go. We're going on the Pilot Mound power play. The Buffaloes power play once again here for the second time in this period, Cody.
Yeah, definitely going to send us to the Supplement King power play. Athletes contact Supplement King and Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs. And it's back to one of the strong suits that Pilot Mound has had is their power play, the one where they're able to cycle quite well and able to find an open guy, at least in some of the other games we've called here.
Constant sends that down low to DeLeon. DeLeon, his pass, a bit weak there, a bit too soft, but Leach able to send it over to Constant anyways. Constant going to send that one down low to DeLeon. DeLeon across goal! Sam Takahashi right on the doorstep, and he puts it in, making this a 2-1 game, cutting the lead down to 1. The Buffaloes back in it now, Cody.
Yeah, back in it. We were talking about how they were so close to a 2-1 game there before, but Takahashi has put them ahead. And Graham, looks like I believe our goals here for Pilot Mound are brought to you by Murray Chrysler and Morden and Carmen. A nice play by Laz Constant to kind of bank it off the boards there to get it down to DeLeon, to who made the pass to Takahashi there. Just a beautiful play.
I was just going to say, and just that puck poise there to hold the puck a bit longer, drawing guys in and really forcing those opposing players for Prairie Hockey Academy to bite on it, and opens up that passing lane, opens up some open ice for DeLeon to get that pass down low. Definitely,
sometimes watching, we think that Laz Constant maybe holds on to the puck a little too long. That was definitely not the case there. Held on to it for just the right amount of time. Able to pull his man away from the play and open up an extra 2 guys.
Yeah, and he's a big scoring threat too, right? Every time he has the puck, seems like there's so much attention on him. So definitely using his IQ there, knowing that, and drawing those players to come up and attack him, and definitely open up a passing lane for himself. Carlos DeLeon, that puck gonna end up in the glove of Silas Curry, and he elects to cover it up. the Buffaloes, even though they just had the extra man advantage, ending up, getting close to tying the shot totals up in this period so far. What have you noticed from the Buffaloes in terms of them getting more opportunities and getting shots on net?
Well, it looks like they've maybe tried to be a little less pretty with some of their chances, and understand that this is a good team that you're going to need a garbage goal or two to beat them.
That was something that Coach Rick McConnell told me yesterday. He said, not as much of a fan of the pretty plays as much right now. He just said he wants those hard-working goals, those opportunities, and definitely got it there. Jack Smith tries some Houdini action there, tries dangling pass, but was unable to. Olfert going to get hit up near the blue line, and now Laz Constant with an inside-outside move. Constant still continuing with it, and Constant a bit reckless with his arms there, with his stick, gonna result in him going to the, I believe it's the supplement insurance penalty kill here, Cody. Oh, supplemental insurance, yes.
Yeah, as the supplemental insurance penalty kill. As an athlete, are you looking for additional coverage? Contact supplemental insurance today.
We seem to have some problems with that, both me and you, that pronunciation, hey, of that name. You'd think it would be easy.
Yeah, I think it's with both the sponsors there being having similar names at the beginning. Been throwing me off a little bit there.
Prairie Hockey Academy's first opportunity on the man advantage in this game. They will look to get it going here. Now, behind his own net is Slugoski. Slugoski going to play that up to Ochetois. Ochetois still with the puck. Ochetois gonna find Hogan. Hogan goes to the front of the net for Shee, but can't get it to go there with Shee. Could not cradle that pass. Going cross ice again was Hogan, trying to find a teammate in that pass. Misses. Sugoski going over to Hogan. Hogan shot, scores! And what a rip, what a snipe there by number 5, Carson Hogan, receiving that pass from Slugoski and making no mistake about it, going high blocker side there on Cameron Perrier.
Yeah, definitely. You could almost feel with the ill-timed penalty by Pilot Mound there that maybe Prairie was going to be able to take that momentum with the man advantage and maybe generate some offense, and they managed to put up a goal there.
Now Izzy Amy sends that out front, but covered up nicely there. No one there for Pilot Mound as well for the Buffaloes. Laz Constant takes a tumble there, loses his footing. Of course, he's out after serving that penalty for the Buffaloes. Going to be no icing on the play as it was waved off. Now Chartrand going to play that up the boards to Constant in the Buffaloes' end. Constant getting the puck back in the neutral zone, goes to Amy. Amy shot, scores! And Izzy Amy with the rip, and looks like it was Izzy Amy who shot that puck there, Cody. What a snipe there by him. I believe that Curry got a bit of a piece of it, but the shot there from Amy a bit too strong.
Yeah, beautiful shot by Izzy Amy, and just looking at my stat sheet here, I do believe that is his first of the CSSHL season so far this year, and what a beautiful shot. And a nice play by Jack Smith and Laz Constant there to create the play.
Buffalo's goals brought to you by Murray Chrysler in Morden and Carmen. We're back to a one-goal game here, 3-2. Prairie Hockey Academy leads now with less than a minute remaining here in this second period. Going to be number 15. Ochitowa down low. It's going to be up to Sam Takahashi now. Sam Takahashi going to look to beat Slugoski wide. Takahashi ends up getting that over to DeLeon. Over to Kuserman. Kuserman shot low, and that's going to go up in the air. DeLeon ends up getting that back to Darianka. Darianka's shot ends up maybe getting a piece of the glove of Curry. Shot on net, rebound there, but Pilot Mound not able to get the rebound there. The Buffaloes continuing to forecheck here, keeping this puck in the zone. And now here's a chance for Ochitowa. Blows by the man, Ochitowa shoots, and that's a save, and ends up going off of the post. What a chance there for McCade Ochitowa. And wow, an entertaining finish to this second period, Cody. 3-2 is the lead for Prairie Hockey Academy going into the third and final period of regulation against the Buffaloes. Gonna give you guys the shot totals at the start of the third period because they always seem to change them up as the intermission goes along. But Cody, just looking at what Pilot Mound did there, the Buffaloes did in that period. A lot of good things. We're gonna get into that on the second period edition, the second intermission edition of Off the Wall with Cody. But overall, just looking at that last chance for Prairie Hockey Academy that was presented to them with Ochitowa just blowing by Braden Bear there.
Yeah, a bit of an unfortunate bounce there to get a breakaway for for Pilot Mound to get Prairie on a breakaway there late in the second period after having such a strong second period by them. But Cameron Perrier was definitely up to the challenge and turned that one away at the last minute or last second, I believe, of that second period. So it kind of was almost could have been a buzzer beater, but Cameron Perrier said, no, not today.
Well, it was definitely an entertaining finish to that second period. Going to be fun to see what happens in the third period. And we're going to break down this second period coming up here on Off the Wall with Cody during the second intermission. But first, a word from our second period sponsor, commercial that's going to be running. Auto Works in Winkler, the good people over at Auto Works in Winkler, is currently fixing the big boss man, Glenn Munford's cars. So special shout out to them. What Auto Works in Winkler does is vehicle repair, tires, and vehicle detailing. Guess what? Auto Works is the place to go in southern Manitoba for all those things.
At CM Engrave, we create more than just trophies, medals, and signs. We create time. Time for family. Time for growing your business. Time for the moments that make you, you. With more than 30 years experience for all your engraving needs. CM Engrave.
Graham Forsyth here with Cody Wall on this segment of Off the Wall with Cody for the second intermission after the second period of play. Cody, what we saw, heck of a finish. Of course, the Buffaloes ended up getting 2 goals in that period. Prairie Hockey Academy ended up getting another goal for themselves. It's a 3-2 lead here. It shows the shots at 22-21 at this point in the game, but just looking at it, what you like from first the Buffaloes game into them getting those 2 goals in that period?
Yeah, you kind of mentioned it in the middle of the broadcast there in the second period that it's a game of inches, and those inches seemed to go Pilot Mound's way. They were able to win the period, which is a big step here at eliminating the deficit that they were in. They're only down to 1, and definitely they came out stronger. Their defensive play had looked better. They were able to, when in the defensive zone, able to cycle the puck or transition up the ice quite well, able to eliminate some of the chances by Prairie.
Yeah, for sure. A lot less shots given up in that period on both sides of things. Seems like each of those teams we also talked about during the that second period, they ended up, being in the lanes more, blocking more shots, and really making it difficult on both sides, both for Prairie and for the Buffaloes. Just talk about the defensive side of things that you saw from both teams in that period more in depth.
Yeah, it definitely looked like both teams shorted up defensively. Pilot Mound luckily able to find a little bit of answer to the defensiveness of Prairie, but definitely a good overall game we've been watching here, back and forth. Definitely an entertaining one.
Yeah, for sure. And, of course, Prairie Hockey Academy still with the lead in this game. Just talk about, the things that you like from their game, the things that they were doing good in that first period that they continued in that second period.
Well, they're definitely good with their breakout, has remained good. When they are able to get into the offensive zone, I like their cycling game. They are able to get it up to the defense. It does look like a lot of their offense does run through those guys on the back end and kind of try to generate some traffic in front, and then trying to pick up some of the garbage from there.
Of course, let's talk about the special teams now. For the first time in this game, we saw both teams get opportunities on the power play. Starting off with Prairie Academy, I found, Cody, that they really moved that puck around. Were really finding the open passing lanes, and at times, even when there was the smallest margin for error to get that pass through, they were still making those hard passes and connecting on them. Talk about what you saw from this Prairie Hockey Academy man advantage in them moving the puck around so well and generating that offensive opportunity.
Definitely their man advantage was strong. They are definitely an offensive team. So when up by a man, they definitely have a little extra room and are able to show and kind of flex those offensive muscles that they do have, and really show us, why they have the amount of goals that they do have.
Talking about Pilot Mound, the Buffaloes on the power play now, of course, that's where one of their goals came from on the man advantage. Doing a really good job themselves of moving that puck around nicely and generating opportunities for themselves by working it around on the power play in their own right.
Yeah, that's definitely on the power play. Something that does stand out is their cycling. They are able to kind of run a lot of it through Laz Constant when it does come to the power play. As you had mentioned, he is an offensive threat every time he's out there. And yeah, he on that power play goal, the one that kind of got the ball rolling for Pilot Mound, he held on to it. He passed it kind of back behind him to, I believe it was on that goal was Smith, and that one was De Leon. Constant has 2 assists there, so on power play goal he was able to put it through his legs there to De Leon, and De Leon was able to find Takahashi there and kind of get the ball rolling for Pilot Mound, and managed to answer the answer to Prairie's goal.
Yeah, and I'll just add one more thing. I talked about it as well. Before we move on to, the final question here for this segment during this period, Constant, knowing he's that offensive threat, knowing that there's going to be a lot of attention paid to him, drawing guys in because he was that offensive threat, and knowing that De Leon was going to be open, just heads up, smart, high IQ play there by Laz Constant. Talking about it, 3-2 game. It's close. Prairie Hockey Academy looking to put the foot on the gas pedal and finish off this game, extend their lead. And the Buffaloes looking to come back and tie this game and potentially win it in this third and final period of regulation. Could see some overtime. Who knows? Could be a lot of fun to see that. But just looking at what these two teams have to do in this third and final period of regulation to do the things they want to do.
To be honest, I think that Pilot Mound, they did have a good second period, but they are facing a really good Prairie team. And, if they're going to want to get their first win of the league season, they're going to have to come out just as hard, if not harder, in this third period to, get a goal to tie it up and then try to get the go-ahead goal from there.
And what about for Prairie Hockey Academy side of things?
Prairie Hockey Academy is going to want to keep doing a lot of the same. They've been looking good. They did have a couple of maybe breakdowns in that second period, but really nothing that I would be too worried of going forward watching this game.
Well, there you have it, off the wall with Cody for the second intermission. With Cody Wall, I'm Graham Forsyth. We'll be back in just a moment for the start of this third and final period of regulation here at Blackjack Stewart Arena in Pilot Mound, Manitoba, between the Buffaloes and the Prairie Hockey Academy. Back here in Pilot Mound, Manitoba at Blackjack Stewart Arena for ASTV Productions coverage of the morning game here, one of the morning games here, the start of action here for today's action in the CSSHL U17 Male Prep Showcase hosted by Pilot Mound Hockey Academy between the Buffaloes U17 Prep Program and the Prairie Hockey Academy U17 Prep Program. Graham Forsyth along with Cody Wall here. And Cody, Looking at this game so far, we talked about it on Off the Wall with Cody, as being a 3-2 game, the things Pilot Mound is going to need to do and the things that Prairie Hockey Academy is going to need to do. But let's take it back to that Izzy Amy goal for the Buffaloes. Of course, like you said, a pretty big achievement for him scoring that goal late in the period.
Yeah, it was just a fantastic shot he got off of the kind of right side there of Silas Curry, and just able to snipe at top corner. And just beautiful sequence by his line mates of Jack Smith and Laz Constant. And I know I kind of mentioned it earlier in that second period that it looked like maybe Coach Rick McConnell had maybe got the line blender out and changed up a couple of the guys. And looks like it seemed to work in that regard for that line at least.
Yeah, for sure. And, Izzy Amy been having a pretty good weekend so far. Again, rewarded with his first goal of the weekend. And, of course, his first goal of the CSSHL regular season as well in CSSHL play. And, a huge period here coming up between the Buffaloes and Prairie Hockey Academy. This third period is brought to you by Dokes Bulk Fuels. For all your petroleum needs, contact Dokes Bulk Fuels today. We're set to get underway here for this third period of action. Enjoy the next 20 minutes, folks. It's going to be a fun one. Keegan Leach playing up in the neutral zone there. Try getting that puck. Unable to. Now it's going to be played back to Chartrand. Chartrand plays it back in his own zone to a player on his team. And going to get a penalty here coming up to number 14, Lucas Bourne.
And yeah, looks like the penalty to Lucas Bourne there is going to send Pilot Mound Buffalo to the Supplement King power play. Athletes, contact Supplement King and Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs.
The Buffaloes with the chance here on the power play to tie this game here early on in the third. See if they can execute. Keegan Leach sends that to DeLeon. DeLeon leaves it for Constant. Constant now circles back and passes that to Leach. Leach's shot gets through, but wide of the net. Constant getting some stick lifts there by number 11, Ty Pratt. Shot by Constant, misses wide of the net. Cameron Perrier out to play that. A bit of a dangerous play there, but luckily on the power play because not enough bodies for Prairie Hockey Academy to capitalize on that. Keegan Leach going over to Laz Constant. Laz Constant bringing it in now. He's going to stop up, delay. At the hash marks, he sends it down low back to him. Now just slightly below the hash marks now. He goes to Leach at the top of the zone now. Is to DeLeon, and DeLeon ends up taking a tumble into the boards, but he's okay. He gets up. And now gonna be to Leach. Leach over to Chartrand. Chartrand now with the puck down below in the zone. 27 seconds remaining on this Buffalo's man advantage. It's gonna go to Chartrand. Chartrand now to Constant. Constant sending that one down low, but Smith now is going to take a tumble. Up to the point. The Bears pass is going to be whipped on. Here goes Starbon now. Starbon now in, shoots, and that's going to be high of the net. We're back to even strength. Now it's going to be sent over to Stevenson. Stevenson gets that. It's going to go to Izzy Amy now. Izzy Amy going across to Kusermans. Kusermans now getting held up. No penalty on the call. on the play. And that's going to be sent down for an icing, and we're going to be seeing a face-off, an offensive zone face-off for the Buffaloes inside of the Prairie Hockey Academy zone.
Yeah, and I think that's a perfectly timed whistle for the Buffalo here. After having a bit of that miscue at the end of that power play, looked like they maybe needed a little bit of time, get some fresh legs out there and recuperate after a bit of that miscue.
Going to be a tumble to the ice. Stevenson, Wendigo picking the puck up now. Wendigo near the top of the right face-off circle in the zone. Going to get that blocked, and now it's going to be taken the other way by Prairie Hockey Academy. Going to be an offside on the play. Late shot on the play as well. Seems like the Buffalo's taking no offense to that. And going to be seeing a face-off right outside the Buffalo zone.
Yeah, and looking behind Silas Curry's net there, it looks like we've seen a couple of people take a bit of a tumble. I don't know if maybe it's a little wet back there and, just kind of when you're skating back there, just losing an edge.
It's going to be a last constant with the puck. It's going to be taken away. Going to be number 2, Aiden Kruger now. Kruger tries going up, but that's going to be picked off by Pilot Mountain. Last constant goes to Darienka. Darienka shot, rebound there, and cleared away nicely. Just getting the stick on it was a Prairie Hockey Academy player. And Pilot Mountain now looking to come in. It's going to be Darienka putting it in deep once he entered the zone. Now Braden Bear. Now Braden Bear with some dangles. Braden Bear leaves it, puts it to the front of the net, out to Smith, but that one unable to find him. Barry gonna get rubbed out a bit there. Causes him to lose the puck. Now it's gonna be to number 11, Ty Pratt, to Shee. Over to Bourne, and Bourne's shot gonna be saved. Bourne now going to get that taken away. No icing on the play. Going to be recovered now by Stevenson. To Takahashi. Takahashi up the point to Chartrand. Shot on net, saved by Curry. Rebound was there, but no shot on net after the rebound. Now it is going to be down for an icing and going to get another opportunity for the Buffaloes to have a offensive zone faceoff.
And just going back a couple of minutes there to Laz Constant, do you think he took up sewing when he was younger? Because the way he threads that needle for the pass is sometimes just magnificent.
That's a new one there, Cody. I kind of like that one, not going to lie. I thought it was going to be cringy at first, but as it went along, it kind of grew on me. So it might grow on me as the day goes along. Going to be thinking of that one. Keegan Leach sending that up. It's going to be to the point. Pratt, shot on net, low, rebound there. But it's going to be cleared out of the Pilot Mountain zone into their bench. Or not into their bench, hitting someone going by. A piece of equipment or whatnot. Sticking out of the bench, forcing them to blow the play dead.
And just kind of alluding to Laz Constant before, his 2 points so far today have put him at 6 points on the year with 3 and 3. 3 goals, 3 assists.
Last constant going to go up to Izzy Amy. Izzy Amy now. A shot, and that one's going to be blocked. Izzy Amy, the most recent goal scorer in this game. Darienka laying the boom on, I'm not quite sure who that is.
I believe it looks like it's number, it's hard to see. It looks like 15.
McCade Ochitoa.
Yes, I believe. Yep, it looks like he is up, and nice to see that he is able to skate off on his own 2 feet. Never want to see a trainer have to come to the ice and pick him up.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's one of the worst parts of the game. Not many negatives in the game of hockey, except for a few exceptions and injuries being one of them. Of course, in any sport that is, but for the sake of this broadcast hockey, since this is the sport we're broadcasting, but it's going to be taken away by Prairie in the neutral zone. Going to be sent into the Buffalo zone. Pass going to be sent up to Laz Constant. Laz Constant now coming in. He's going to leave a pass for Amy. Amy wide of the net with that shot. Bannerman going to send it down low to Laz Constant. Laz Constant. We're just dealing with some technical difficulties right now, folks.
Looks like number 5, Bo Bannerman, brings it up the ice. Sorry, folks, I'll be taking over for the play-by-play while technical difficulties get taken care of. Kusterman's with the puck. Kusterman's looking up ice. And number 8 of Yoshen Lin. Number 26 of Braden Bears bringing up the ice into the offensive zone. Takes a shot on Curry. Kusterman puts it to Bear.
And sorry about that, folks. Had some technical difficulties there. Was hearing some weird sounds through the headphones, but we're going to get through it here. We're back, I guess, back to me calling this game now. It's going to be sent up in the zone across to Takahashi. Takahashi finding DeLeon. DeLeon on the ice. Sends that to Kusterman's. Kusterman's shot can be turned away by Curry. Now it's going to be DeLeon with the body check. Now it's going to be to Hay. Hay to Price. Price with a shot, and that's going to be gloved and saved, covered up by Silas Curry. Stop the play here at 11:51 left.
And it looks like number 15 of McCade Ochitoa is back out there. Nice to see that he's feeling a little bit better, not having to take any time off.
Dartran gets that shot blocked. Can be cleared out high out of the zone, and we're gonna see an icing here on the play, sending the face-off opportunity, an offensive zone face-off. Flows in the Prairie Hockey Academy zone.
Wendigo's going to be looking to get the face-off here, get some possession, and maybe generate some offense here for the Buffalo.
Face-off draw, 1 to Daryanka. Daryanka off the boards to Price. Going to be to Slugoski. Slugoski going to go around to number 2, Aiden Kruger. Going to be Ochitoa. Now he sends that back to Slugoski. Slugoski looking to wheel with it now out of the zone. He ends up getting that up with one hand out of the zone, breaking out to Ochitoa. Ochitoa going to get taken out at the boards, rubbed out there in the Buffalo zone. Pass across ice intended for a teammate on Prairie Hockey Academy, turned over. Price sending that low shot on net. Getting with the stick there was Curry on the save. Keegan Leach from the point, gonna go to Wendigo. Wendigo shot on net, and Curry handling the rebound there. Covering things up here with 10:39 left in this third period of action. 3-2 the score for Prairie Hockey Academy here, as they also lead in the shot category, 27-26 here.
Pilot Mound has kind of been like a big 18-wheeler truck. You know, once they got up to momentum here, they've been able to, keep it going and haven't looked like they've been able to get slowed down here. It's really reassuring for the coaching staff, I'm sure.
Now Hay gonna send that to Laz Constant. Laz Constant trying to shoot through a screen, but that's gonna be blocked by Stevenson. Gonna be to Constant. Over to Smith. Smith shoots, and that might hit the side of the net. Gonna go Amy, shot, save made there by Curry. Another opportunity, another chance there for Constant, but Curry stands tall. Keegan Leach there, picking off that puck. Leach now continuing on with it. Smith out in front to Amy, and that's going to go to the point. Daryanka with the shot, that's going to be blocked. Keegan Leach in the zone now. Goes out to Amy, and Amy unable to get a clean shot there.
That line's been firing on all cylinders since it's been put together.
No doubt about it. The momentum here shifting in the direction of the Buffaloes. They continue here on the forecheck. Kustermans getting support from DeLeon, sending that out to the point to Daryanka. Daryanka shot, he whiffs on it. Stick disrupted it there. And now Prairie Hockey Academy going to take it the other way. Here's Barry. Barry coming in now. Barry gets that poked away by Bear. Carlos DeLeon down below in the zone. To Bear. Up to Kustermans. Kustermans now going to go cross ice to Takahashi. Takahashi now a little head fake goes to DeLeon. DeLeon, a shot right on the logo there of Silas Curry. And going to get a stoppage in play here after the cover up with 8:33 left in the game. Score still remains the same, 3-2 for the Prairie Hockey Academy here with 8:33 left in the game.
And yeah, we were just talking about how Pilot Mound was turning it on, and after that they really turned it on even more. Just a huge sequence and a huge shift by the Buffalo in that last couple minutes.
The momentum looks like it has shifted in this game to Pilot Mound right now. The Buffaloes still looking to tie it up. Zane Price along with Racklin Hay. Racklin Hay on the boards with Wendigo. That puck gets cleared out of the zone. Shot on net from Braden Bear. Now that pass not able to be received cleanly. And all Prairie Hockey Academy does there is clear it out. Last Constant getting rubbed out there on the boards. And now Last Constant getting the puck off the boards. Constant finding Leach. Leach shoots, scores! Keegan Leach tying the game after receiving a beautiful pass from Last Constant. And what a goal! What a game, tied 3-3 here in the third period with 7:40 left in the game. Holy smokes.
Yeah, and like you said, Graham, you could just feel the momentum shifting in the Buffalo's way, and you kind of had a feeling in the back of your mind that something like that was going to happen. Like they were going to have to, the floodgates were going to have to break open eventually.
That Pilot Mound goal brought to you by Murray Chrysler and Morden Carmen. I do want to point out, Cody, that I see Miles Gordon in the stands there. Starter in yesterday's game, him and the boys fired up. As well as the Notre Dame Hounds watching. Of course, they'll be in action coming up here at 11:30 a.m. right after this game against the International Hockey Academy. But first, we got to see what happens in this game here. 7:13 remaining in the game now. Maddox, Daryanka. An overshot from the outside, and that's going to be saved by Prairie, covering it up. And plays that out. Last Constant tries to dangle pass. Constant gets two-handed to the ice there by Kruger. Keegan Leach out there on the ice for the Buffaloes. Going to be an icing on the play. Keegan Leach, the most recent goal scorer in this game. And Cody just looking back at that play, Laz Constant once again setting him up, feeding him the bread there with that pass, and Keegan Leach making no mistake about it.
Yeah, beautiful play by Laz Constant to recognize that Keegan was open on the far side, and great play by Keegan, great puck placement by Keegan on that shot.
Keegan recently holding that puck in. Gonna go to Bannerman. Bannerman's shot gonna be a low one. Ended up being covered up there by Silas Curry. And gonna get a stoppage in play here as that was covered up. Offensive zone face-off once again here for the Buffaloes. DeLeon in to take the draw. And Carlos DeLeon now goes out to Kuserman. Kuserman's shot just over the net there. Missing high. Keegan Leach shooting that. Wide of the net. It's going to be held in by Leach. Kusermans gets that puck knocked away from him. And Prairie Hockey Academy able to get it out. Up to Kusermans. Kusermans now. It's going to be sent in by DeLeon. Price there to recover it. Price. Unable to hold possession. But picked off by DeLeon high up in the zone. DeLeon losing an edge, going to the ice. He gets right back up. Wendigo. It's back to Bear. Back to Darianka. Darianka going over to Bear. Braden Bear. Sending that one out of the zone. Braden Bear now with the puck. He's going to go to Wendigo. Jade Wendigo now with a shot, and that's going to be saved and covered up by Silas Curry with 5 minutes remaining here in this game. Now a tie game here in this absolute thriller here in the Saturday morning between the Buffaloes and the Prairie Hockey Academy.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and make a prediction here that if Pilot Mound is able to pull this off, I got a feeling it'll come off of the stick of Laz Constant. You know, he's had a heck of a game today. Been able to.
Smith. It's gonna go to Constant, and Constant could not put that puck in. Leach now sending that towards the net. It's wide. Constant near the hash marks, closest to the bench of Prairie Hockey Academy. Constant down low. It's going to be picked up by Smith, and the puck at the side of the net. Going to be blown dead, the play is, and going to get another offensive zone face-off here for the Buffaloes in the Prairie Hockey Academy zone.
Yeah, looks like they're going to get a quick shift here for Constant and his line, and get DeLeon, who has looked good himself, back out there offensively.
Now Takahashi trying to pull that out of the skates. Going to be kept in by Chartrand. DeLeon trying to go across to a teammate, but whips on the pass. Going to be Kusermans now. Kusermans trying to chip it past and go. Going to be to Keegan Leach. Keegan Leach behind the net. Going to rim that around. Prairie Hockey Academy now keeping it in deep, trying to hem Pilot Mound in their zone deep here. Kruger going to Lee. Over to the point. Slugoski, shot, that's going to be wide of the net. A good opportunity there. Another shot. Rebound kicks out high, and now another rebound opportunity, and a huge play there by Riel Chartrand to get in position, and we are going to be getting a penalty here coming up to, I believe, Riel Chartrand putting the Buffaloes on the penalty here with 3:27 left in this third period, putting Prairie Hockey on the man advantage. A chance for them to go ahead in this game.
Yeah, Pilot Mound is going to want to depend strongly on this penalty kill here, and this penalty kill is brought to you by Supplemental Insurance. As an athlete, are you looking for additional coverage? Contact Supplemental Insurance today.
Going to go low shot. It's up in the air and going to be gloved down by Prairie. And what's this? The ref signaling for this puck to be outside.
Yeah, it looks like there was a high stick on that that puck there, so we are going to see the face-off go outside.
It's going to go to Braden Bear. It's going to be played up to the point to Slugoski. Now a pass across, and Ochitois unable to release that one. Slugoski with the puck now. Gonna go to Hogan. Hogan gonna play that down low. Gonna go to number 9, She. She gonna play that around the boards to Hogan. Hogan now near the top of the right face-off circle now in the zone. Slugoski back to that same right face-off circle. That shot is gonna be wide of the net. Slugoski straddling the blue line, going over to Hogan. Hogan shot, not able to get through. Gonna be out of the zone now after that missed pass. Curry coming out. Plays that puck to Slugoski. Slugoski now going to go over to his teammate. Going around the net now. Coming out is Olfert. Going to the point. A shot through a screen. Misses the net. Gets tipped wide. Up to the point to Olfert. To Pratt. Ty Pratt now. Waits. It's going to go to scoreboard off the crossbar, and so close to regaining the lead there was Prairie. Another shot by Pratt and a huge save by Cameron Perry. Stop and play here at 1:41 left here in this third period. 14 seconds left in the power play.
Yeah, this is going to be a crucial 14 seconds here for Pilot Mound. With it being a defensive zone faceoff, Smith here is going to want to put everything he can at winning this faceoff.
Going to go up to the point. It's going to go to Kruger. Kruger's shot gets blocked. Keegan Leach trying to eat it along the boards behind the net. Leach going to chip this up. We're back to even strength here. Going to be up to Jack Smith. Jack Smith through the neutral zone past the blue line now. Smith going to leave that to Takahashi. Sam Takahashi shot on net, and that is going to be a rebound. That could not be capitalized on. Up to the point to Bear. Bear's shot tipped, unable to get through. Coming up on under a minute to play here in this third period, the final minute of regulation in this game. Pass is going to be up to Laz Constant. Constant going to go across to Bo Bannerman in the neutral zone. Pilot Mound regrouping a bit. Jordan Kusterman's gaining the zone now. He's going to send that one down low. Laz Constant out there. Constant with the puck. He's going to go to Bear. Bear, that one just out of his reach, and that's going to be cleared out of the Prairie Hockey Academy zone. And now Carlos DeLeon. Going to go to Constant, but a nice cover up there by Slugoski. 23 seconds remaining in this game now. It's going to be an opportunity now for Hogan. Hogan now coming in, dangling. He's going to leave that to Ochitois. Slugoski in down low. Gets that taken away. Prairie with one last opportunity maybe. Nice play by Constant. And after an insane third period of back and forth action, a lot of Pilot Mound pressures and opportunities. This is a 3-3 game going to overtime, Cody.
Yeah, it has been... I mean, I got to say, this has got to be one of the most entertaining games we've seen so far, at least that I've been calling. It's been a very close back-and-forth game. It's looked good throughout. A couple times looks like Perrier had stumbled with the puck, but his defensemen were able to kind of help him out when it when he needed it the most. And that's something you always want to see, is just the band of brothers coming together when you need to.
No doubt about it. And your prediction for the Buffaloes, the next goal, if they are to get it, is Laz Constant. What about on the other side of things for Prairie Hockey Academy?
Yeah, for Prairie, it's I find it to be a little harder to narrow it down on who's going to be the guy to kind of take the game by the horns here, take the bull by the horns. But I would have to say number 5, Carson Hagen. He's looked good. He's got 2 goals on tonight's game already, so he'll probably be looking for a hat trick.
We're underway here. 5 minutes of overtime action between the Buffaloes and Prairie Hockey Academy. Buffaloes looking to pull off the upset in this game. DeLeon going to Kustermans. Kustermans going to take it out of the zone to regroup. Goes to Leach. Keegan Leach now with some patience. Keegan Leach now breaking into the zone. Leach shoots, and no, he doesn't shoot. Unable to get that shot off because of stick lift. And now here goes Prairie Hockey Academy going the other way. A 2-on-1. DeLeon only defender back to call it Mound, and a huge save there by Cameron Prairie. Out in front, Pratt. That pass misses him. And Pilot Mound, the Buffaloes, changing up now. It's going to be trying to dangle past Daryanka was Pratt. Daryanka battling with Pratt down below in the zone. Pratt leaving that for Scarbon. Now here goes Maddox Daryanka. Daryanka now coming in. Daryanka trying to dangle pass but unable to. Pass. That puck picked up by Takahashi to Jack Smith. Jack Smith now going to circle back in the neutral zone, and he's going to take off. Jack Smith now coming in. Jack Smith with a backhand, and that's going to be wide of the net. Slugoski plays that off the boards behind Prairie Hockey Academy's goal line to a teammate. And be played up to Olford. Olford with a cross-ice pass. The Scarbon, and oh, what a save again by Cameron Perrier. Does not cover it up, leaving that for Keegan Leach. Keegan Leach now looking last Constant on the ice now. Keegan Leach leaves the draw pass for Constant. Constant along the boards. Behind the net now, takes it out. He passes out in front, and that one unable to connect. And now behind his own net is Slugoski, waiting for things to open up. And now it's going to be Ochitwa. Ochitwa coming in now. He shoots, and that's going to be right on Cameron Perrier. And he covers this one up. Stopping play here with 2:21 left in the extra frame in the overtime period here in Pilot Mound, Manitoba at Blackjack Stewart Arena.
Yeah, it's been, I know I've said it a couple times, just been an entertaining game back and forth here, and interesting to see 3-on-3 here at this level.
Gotta love it. Game so wide open with the skill that these kids possess. A lot of fun to see the creativity that they bring in overtime, how they decide to play it. Maddox Daryanka playing that puck up in the zone. She picking it up at the point. A shot out in front, a chance! And Cameron Perrier not liking that. Giving a bit of a shot. It's going to go up to Kustermans. Kustermans receiving that with one hand. Kustermans coming in now. Kustermans takes it around the net. Going to get tied up, and now it's possessed by Prairie Hockey Academy. DeLeon with a good stick there. Can't let him get by here. Lee with a chance, and good defensive play. No penalty here on the call. And DeLeon passes to Kustermans, and Kustermans was going off for a change. Could have been a potential break there for the Buffaloes. Pratt gonna settle this one down, play it back in the zone for Hogan. Hogan in the neutral zone coming into the Buffalo zone now. Ochitwa gonna find Pratt. Pratt now gains the blue line. Pratt shoots, and that's gonna be high of the net. Under a minute remaining here in this overtime period. Pass to Pratt. He's unable to cradle it. Keegan Leach now coming in. Leach sends a shot on net, and a quick whistle, stopping things up here with 42.8 seconds remaining in overtime.
And it looks like maybe Pila Mound here is going to be going for the jugular, as you often say, Graham. Here it looks like they got Leach, Constant, and Kusterman, all three guys who have had pretty notable games here today.
Constant in on the draw for the Buffaloes. Going to be tied up. Tries getting that puck on net, unable to. Goes into the corner. Prairie Hockey Academy now looking to break out. Constant hard on the forecheck there, and here he is. Last Constant in the zone. Going to play that up into the neutral zone for Leach. Reluctant to regroup. Keegan Leach now. That pass going to be a misfire. 14 seconds left in this game. Here's Prairie Hockey Academy coming down. Slugoski breaking in. Slugoski behind the net. Sends out a pass in front, and fanning on it is Olfert. Going up the ice to Constant, and that is going to do it for this overtime period. And what will happen now? Shootout? We are getting a shootout. There we go.
Right, just like the pros there, Graham. We got a 3-on-3 overtime, then we go to a shootout here. It'll be interesting to see the outcome. You know, when it comes to shootouts, it's anybody's guess on how it can end up.
Who do you think the first shooter will be for both teams here?
So I think for Pilot Mound, they're going to go with... well, I guess now it's too late to guess, but Takahashi. And for Prairie, I feel like they're going to go with Ty Pratt. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and guess he's going to be their first shooter.
Pretty good guess. Here's Sam Takahashi. Gains the blue line here. Takahashi looks, shoots, scores! Takahashi going Walker's side. Putting Pilot Mound up early here in this shootout. The Buffaloes strike first. It's Ochitwa for Prairie Hockey Academy, looking to tie things up here in the shootout. Ochitwa coming in now, a little right to left. Ochitwa fans on that one and coming up big again, even though it wasn't the prettiest shot. Cameron Perry
managed to wait him out there and pull it off.
And here he is, Laz Constant. He's going to circle back a bit at the blue line, and now he's going to pick up the puck. Constant coming in. Looks at Deeks. Dirty dangle by Laz Constant. Cleaning off the tape. Looking at the Prairie Hockey Academy bench. What a move by Laz Constant.
I think that one might be on the highlight reel.
And now, here is Hogan coming in for Prairie Hockey Academy. Hogan looks, shoots 5-hole scores. Not a shot, rather a deke. Filthy hands there from Hogan, keeping Prairie Hockey Academy in this shootout. It's going to be Izzy Amy, the man who drew second blood or the second goal for Pilot Mound in this game, looking to end it. Buffaloes looking. Goal! What a backhand! What a goal! And Izzy Amy completes the upset, a shocker here in Pilot Mound, Manitoba to start off our coverage today. The Buffaloes take this game 4-3 in a shootout, defeating the second place team in the U17 prep program division, the U17 prep division. Prairie Hockey Academy.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. What an upset is right, Graham. You know, when you can have even a close game with one of the best teams in your division, that's a positive. But able to pull off the come from behind win, that's icing on top of the cake. It really shows how close this U17 division can be. The parity in the league, how you can have a team who, like Pilot Mound, who hasn't had their first win of the season till now, play one of the top teams, as you mentioned, the second place team in Prairie Hockey Academy, and pull off the win.
And I'm at a loss for words here, Cody. This was a thriller. Definitely the game of the year so far here on the network. Pilot Mound Hockey Academy's U17 male prep Buffaloes shock the Prairie Hockey Academy U17 boys here today to start things off here. 4-3 the final for the Buffaloes, and you know what? Just one player of the game. I feel like that has to come from the Buffaloes. Who's it going to be, Cody?
Well, I feel like you know who I'm going to say here without saying it, but I'm going to say the align your mind player of the game has to be Laz Constant. He has just been his ability to set up plays, his beautiful shootout goal there, just everything, right? His whole game today looked he took control of the game today when his team was down.
Yeah, Laz Constant continuing his strong season here, most notably in the offensive zone, and his playmaking ability on full display today. Yesterday, scoring the lone goal for the Buffaloes, and proving time and time again he can get it done in all phases in the offensive zone. We are going to finish off this broadcast by saying we got another game coming up here shortly. Not sure if they're moving the time up or not, but coming up next year at Blackjack Stewart Arena, we're going to see the Notre Dame Hounds in action against the International Hockey Academy in the second game of the day here at the CSSHL U17 Prep Showcase. Until then, folks, I'm Graham Forsyth, play-by-play commentator, signing off along with my broadcast partner, my color commentator, Cody Wall. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in a bit. Take care, everybody.